Hi guys, welcome back to Pixie Moo. Today I'm going to do Ursula Andress from Bond, James Bond. I'm going to do a series of Bond girl looks. The first one is obviously Ursula Andress because she is the quintessential Bond girl, in my opinion. NARS Sheer Glow in Santa Fe. I'm putting this foundation on with my hands. I want it really worked into the skin. Now when I was researching this, I'd always thought that she comes out of the sea kind of with no makeup on. Actually, she's got loads of makeup on. It's kind of like a grey smoky eye. So, you know, I tried to have a closer look as I could. It's pretty hard to see because it's an old film, but I'll do it as close to what I think it was. And I've wet my hair just for the occasion. We need an eyeshadow. Now I chose Copper Plate from MAC. Is a good colour. If you've got a little bit more cash to splash, you could go for number 7 Taupe Brown from Burberry. It's a very nice texture. It's a pretty good colour for this. But we're going to keep it MAC. Right, now I'm going to put a little bit of Brulee eyeshadow all the way over the lid. You could use a primer potion if you prefer. Something to keep your eyeshadow on. I'm just using Brulee because that will do the job for me. I better put a little bit of brow through. I'm using Anastasia Brow Wiz in Brunette. Now Ursula does not have very strong brows in this. They look quite natural, so I'm just going to put this through a little, not too strong. Because she has that strong eye on, everything else is really quite light. I mean, I can see she's got a lot of foundation on or whatnot, but the lip is very nude, the cheek is quite nude but contoured, so it makes it quite wearable actually. So I'm just doing the brows quite light and natural. So I've been obsessed with Bond girls since I was a kid really. I remember seeing A View to a Kill, and Tanya Roberts' makeup in that film is so fabulously 80s. I'm definitely going to recreate that one, it's brilliant. But yeah, I do love a good Bond film, I have to say. But Eva Green, I think, stole my heart. I just think she was marvellous. And I just love her voice, like really love it. And I thought the dialogue was good, the script was brilliant, and I love Daniel Craig as well, so it was an all-round winner for me. If you watch Bond, tell me who your favourite Bond is, just write it down at the bottom. Mine is like Daniel Craig and then Sean Connery. I do find those ones a little bit sexist, but you know, I mean, it was a time, so it doesn't bother me, but you know, anyway. So, right now, Copper Plate eyeshadow. We're just going to put that over the top, all the way over the Brulee that we've put on. And just up to the socket line. So up to the crease, if you don't call it a socket line in your country. And then we're just going to do a tiny little, not even a flick, but a tiny little angle out. And then gently blend that. I'm using Smolder pencil from MAC, just running that along the lash line. So I've got a little 266 brush here. I'm just going to blend that through. So that you get a definite liner, but it's a little bit smokier than using a gel liner. You can of course use a gel liner and blend that out if you prefer. The mascara I'm using is new from Clinique. It is High Impact Extreme Volume Mascara. You probably know I'm a massive fan of High Impact. This one gives you even more intense lashes, apparently. It's pretty cool. I like the wand. It's quite lengthening but also quite separating. I don't know if you can see that. It's pretty good. A little Bobbi Brown peach colour corrector under the eyes. Kind of highlight that area a bit. And on our pencil brush, we'll take a little bit more of Copper Plate just underneath the eye. Now I just need to set with a little bit of powder under the eyes. I'm using Givenchy Le Prisme Rose Cashmere. I'm just going to put a little of that just under the eyes, just to set my concealer. Now I've got my Liz Martin's Enhanced Lashes. These ones I used on my JLo video, the recent one. I'm just going to snip them in half, and then I'm going to use them on the outside corners just to give a little bit of an elevation to the outside corner. Cut them exactly in half. You'll see I'm using the smaller half, the shorter half. I'm just going to use the glue it came with, which is that one there. I'm going to stick that on the outside corner. Whoops, if I can do that so you can see. About there. Like that. I'll wait for that to go a little bit tacky and then I'll stick the lashes together. So. We'll keep the other bits of the lashes because we will use those for something else that needs a more full-on half. Okay, we need some mascara on the bottom lashes. I'll use the same mascara. Probably go out of shot when I do this though. Surprisingly good for bottom lashes actually. Right, okay, on to one of my favourite products at the moment, these Ben Nye Cream Contours. Let's start with this one. Oops. This one is Cream Contour MCS 01 Neutral. And I'm just going to put this on the cheekbone, just under the cheekbone. If I look there, I've got a little screen there, so I can see roughly what it looks like from a distance. I'm not ignoring you, it just helps me. So these are creams, and what's so brilliant about a cream is that it blends into the skin so much better than a powder. It doesn't sit on the skin. It's easier to use, I think, and I love these ones. These are from Ben Nye. I know MAC have some coming out in the autumn, but clearly Ben Nye have beat them to it, and such fabulous products. Now I think that she has a little bit of a peachiness on her cheek, so I've chosen the Daniel Sandler watercolour blush on in the colour Chic. I've got a feeling that this is only available from very.co.uk, but you'd need to check that. I don't know what makes me think that. And these are like, again, it's like skin. I'm using a stippling brush to apply this. So just over the top of the cheekbone. I've got another Ben Nye one here. This is in Nude 07. Looks like that. I'm going to pop a little bit of that over the top. So just up here. That's really subtle. So the whole thing with Bond Girls is that it's uber sexy but not too over the top. So make sure that everything is really blended. Hence I take another brush over the top. Put a little of that cream contour just up on the hairline as well. I've put leave-in conditioner in my hair so that it stays a little bit wet looking, because this room is like 1,000,000 degrees, so I would have dried up like SpongeBob by now. Okay, right, where we need a little bit of extra highlight, so points of the face, I've got this Givenchy Mr. Light in number 2. I'm just going to take a little of this just down the nose. And blend that in. Take a little just under the brow bone there. Then I'm going to run a little of the Bobbi Brown Dark Peach and Peach Corrector just over the top. And then I have MAC Naked Lunch Lip Pencil just to go over the top. And so that is my finished Ursula Andress look. I hope you like it. There will be a few more in this Bond series to come. This one, I've obviously gone to the effort to do my hair and everything. I haven't really done much, just put a little bit of Intense Hydrating Mask from Moroccan Oil through it. It smells a little bit like fly spray, but it's a very good product. So thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you soon with another video. Probably the next one that I will do will be Eva Green. So as always, thanks for sticking with me and watching this video to the end if you have. And if you like it, please do say you like it and leave a comment for me, that'd be wonderful. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.